Hi, welcome to Indoor Farm. On this video, we're going to talk about how to germinate your seed externally from your 40-48 system, how to pull your seedlings out from the leca ball without injuring the roots, and how to transplant them onto your foam holder and put it into your 40-48 hydroponic system. Now, first of all, we're going to put the leca ball into a tray or any container like this, soak it with water, and we're going to drain it off. Now let me just pour the water out into a pail. Now make sure there are some water are still in the tray, probably on the halfway mark. Alright. Just make sure that the top layer is not flooding with water. Let me just show you how it looks like. Let me just bring it closer. So on the surface is no water. The water is somewhere halfway mark. Now you're going to take your packet of seed and you just sprinkle some seed over the leca ball. Okay, let me just open up this packet of seeds. Yep, these are lettuce seed. We just need like around 48 pieces of seed, not too much. We just sprinkle them over the leca ball and then spray them with some water if you want to. Alright, make sure that the seeds are moist, and that's it. I'll put this somewhere on my shelf, and after 48 hours I'll have a look at it. Once the seeds start sprouting, now you're going to bring them under a light. It's very important, because once they sprout they will be looking for lights and they will start to stretch. Now if you are starting off your 40-48 system, of course you can just put your tray there, off the light. Okay, there's no harm on the light as well. I tried many times. Now you can off the lights, and 48 hours later check on the seed. If there's some movement, the seed breaks open, sprouting, on the lights, and always put your light close to it. And that's it. It will take around 1 week to 1.5 weeks to have this size, something like that. Yep. Look that they are not stretching. If it gets too long, then it's not very healthy. Okay. If it gets really long, then it will fall off because the stem doesn't have the strength to hold the plants. And when it fell off, it will die. It will drown onto the water. It will stick there, and then you can save it. Yeah. So how do we bring the seedlings out from the tray? Now, if you're going to pull it out right now, it's going to break the roots inside. Let me just show you if I'm going to pull. Okay, this one is quite loose because most of the roots are going to stick onto the leca ball, and you're going to have some problem taking them out. Now, you're going to pour more water into the tray. Okay, I got some water. So you just pour the water into a tray and up to the surface. Basically, just flood the whole leca ball again. Okay, and then just make sure that they're wet. That will loosen the roots from the leca ball. And now you should be able to bring it out really easily as well. Let me just show you. Just pull it out. Look at that. There you go. It's a very long root as well. And once you have the size of this root, let me just show you this. Okay, the root ends like that. Okay, so it's about it's longer than my finger actually. Yep. So the water inside the container is somewhere in the halfway point. So once your roots are long enough, you can put it in. And to put it into the foam holder is really easy as well. Just open up this. There's a gap there. Open it up, put it in. Okay, let it rest on the foam. Let me just bring it like that. Okay, and then you put your foam onto your system. Let me just, okay, this one. Just push in. Now, this step is very important. You've got to be really gentle with it. Don't break the root. Breaking the root, that means he can't absorb water and your plant will die. Be gentle and try to do one at a time. because they have only one roots and the roots are very thin. If you are going to take all the plants out and put on a table and transfer one by one, most probably the roots will dry out and that will kill the plant as well. So take one or two out, put it onto your foam holder and pop it into the system. Now for lettuce, I like to do it alternate. That means I will grow them with alternate hole, because this lettuce will open up quite big, and so that I have a much nicer look of the lettuce, big and full, right? So I got a system that has already transplanted all the seedlings. I will bring this camera there and show you how it looks like when it's all transferred over. That unit will be all the mustard green and kale, some black kale right over there. And I have got another rack on the opposite side of my shop, how I put the lights near to the tray as well. If you do not have any layer that is available for the lights, you can always use a table lamp, or get extra light from us, or you can use any household lights as well. Just put them as close as possible if it's not very strong, to prevent the vegetables from stretching. Okay, let me just bring this camera to the other unit. Okay, so this is the unit that I have already transplanted a few days ago. So they'll be all on the foam. Now, why do I use the foam instead of the net pot and egg cardboard? Because that will block all the lights penetrating through the net pot. I will stop the algae growth this way. And secondly, when harvesting the plant is really easy. You just bring out the entire foam out, and you can slide the plants off the foam, so you got lesser work to do and a cleaner plant. You'll be able to harvest the entire plant. Yep, and let me just bring over to the germination tray. Okay, so I got a rack here which I do my germination. So once they start sprouted, you're gonna put it under the lights. These are I used to use a normal household LED lights they can buy from a hardware shop. So make sure that they are not stretched. There you go. So I'm going to bring this out and put it into the system as well. I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you again for more tips.